Once upon a time, there was a glass blower named Special K and his sidekick, G Unit.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, don't screenshot Gavin doing that one. We don't want to start it.
No, we have the arm like that. It's a Superman. If you have your arm up like this, then you can't.
Totally different. Okay, Gavin, this is our first vlog. This is also going to be some long form content, but this is really our first time sitting down to talk about an amazing story that we're about to create.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like a more of an epic.
It's an epic. We're about to begin. This is the first step of an epic journey right here today.
Chapter 1, Origins.
Yeah.
Or Chapter 2, Origins
I'll
2.
take your word for that.
We'll say Origins 2.
Okay. We are embarking on a 3-week adventure beginning Monday morning. Today is Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
Super early. We are the first leg of our 3-week journey is to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Woo! Vegas, baby!
Yep. So, Gavin, in Vegas, my inspiration for going down there is to help. There is an adjacent business to ours.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called
My Bud Face.
Yes.
Okay.
Their customers are our customers.
Okay.
Their community looks a lot like our community, and our businesses run adjacent to each other.
Of course.
Yes. Doreen is the founder. It is a woman-owned, woman-led business.
Oh, we love that. Hell yeah.
And they make beautiful bongs that double, that are incognito on the DL. They're bases on one side, a bong on the other side.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah, that's innovative.
There is amazing marketing behind Doreen's business. If you see their page, it's totally different than ours. It's just really like top shelf, kind of classy, where we're like making bongs and wearing Jordans and
oh yeah, absolutely.
you know, we're about like the dirty rap music, and you know, and you probably haven't showered for probably a few days, you know, kind of thing. And like they have beautiful models on screen, and you know, I've got my dirty Jordans.
Yeah, I've got my crusty Adidas.
Our brands. My only point is that we are like the gritty, you know.
Yeah, no, we're the gritty guys.
We're the blue collar bong makers.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
And her brand is much different, but the community that supports our brands is the same. Okay? So she's moving her warehouse, her bong warehouse, from one warehouse to another. I volunteered to help because I want to meet Doreen. I want to, you know, I just want to, an adjacent business to mine succeeding, definitely.
Right.
And I thought that also
Gotta
that I
wish
could
her
learn a
allies.
lot from just her marketing and her style and
Absolutely.
stuff like that. So she's got she's got very unique ideas. She's a creator. And hoping some of that'll rub off on us while we're down there for a couple of days helping her move warehouse space.
I see.
Okay.
I see what you're doing. I see. Smart man. You're going to use the moving as an excuse to pick her brain and her mind.
Indeed. And also, I do think that we have some unique ways that we create revenue streams, auctions and live sales.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna do hopefully a live sale with her. She would take the time to go and do in-person events.
Okay.
Where I was like, well, you know, I know that is a lot of work, and she described needing to really identify what was the best use of her time in running her business, what she wants to use her time doing, and spending 3 hours in the morning setting up and 3 hours at night taking down, and all the travel and setting up in person has many challenges.
Definitely. Absolutely.
And how easy is it for us to set up and spend an hour selling glass live on Instagram, right?
Absolutely.
So she's never done that before. So we're going to hopefully have some
Swap ideas.
creative ideas that might help there too. In fact,
Sweet.
one of her most popular bong of all time that they made was their mermaid bong.
Okay.
And, you know, that's why we made a couple more today. This was the first one. All of her parts are 9mm pull stems. There's none of the glass on glass.
Okay,
So
interesting.
There's just a lot of cool things that I think that ideas that can be shared and swapped. And that will actually take 2 days of time moving.
Sweet.
I volunteered our services for 2 days of moving. But we will be in Vegas We will be staying on the strip.
Woo!
And we're going to use every ounce of our energy to just basically have fun, act a fool, sell glass, promote our business, and just I have a list of activities in Vegas that I think could be fun.
Okay.
And I am asking our community if anybody would like the opportunity to sponsor some of these lists, some of our events.
Absolutely.
Yes, so whatever the value of the event, whatever is donated, we're offering in trade purchases of our glass. So let's just say,
BattleBots.
yeah, in order for us to go to BattleBots, we need 2 tickets. It would be about $150.
Copy.
If somebody wanted to sponsor that trip, they would get a $150 bong. They could use that on the website or during one of our live sales. It's like a gift card that they would receive for the money donated to sponsor our event. We will create a video shouting them out at the event.
Hell yeah.
And I mean, that's pretty much it. There probably will learn to, there'll be
Get a
more,
bong and a shout out?
Yeah, can you think of anything else that we could sweeten the pot? Like, we've got time to figure that out.
Definitely.
But I think that it'll be something fun for the community to do, to vicariously and virtually riding shotgun
Ride with us. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yep, be right there every step of the way. And we're going to document so much of this trip too.
Yep.
So, it's just, you're going to see the trip anyways. But if you guys do what Chris is talking about, then we can sweeten what we're doing and make it even more fun and more cool and interesting.
Exactly.
And go absolutely buck wild with it.
What if we did a run of mini pipes and whoever donates over $50 to $100 could get a mini pipe that's part of the special collection?
Exactly.
Definitely.
I'm thinking of something similar to that, Shahaley, possibly just a $50 donation level that comes automatically with a small bong or a pipe.
Right,
Something
and
like that. Not necessarily specific sponsoring of events, but just like an entry level, we want to assist. We'll, shout our name out. That's not what's important, but
and you get something cool out of it too.
And they'll get something to commemorate the trip.
Right.
Like it'll be
It's a souvenir.
They're there. It says if they'll be with us, and they'll have a keepsake in memory to keep with them of the journey that
Absolutely.
we're gonna bring them along on. So
Call it Special K on tour.
here's some of our sponsorable events in Vegas, Gavin. Okay, so I'm gonna drop these, and if anybody wants to reach out to us and say, hey, we want to sponsor that event, we'll figure out a fair deal. And before I read this list, though, while I'm thinking about it so I don't forget, I want to, if there's any types of experiences that our community would suggest for us, we're completely wide open to that. It doesn't have to be just off our list. If you have a bucket list, something you would like to see us participate in and document and vlog, then hit us up with those recommendations. But in Vegas, Gavin, BattleBots, the top of the list. I'm actually
BattleBots.
I will sponsor BattleBots if necessary, because we're going to a BattleBots.
That is like a freaking Vegas staple. It's the
the
coolest
number
thing.
one spot for nerds like us.
Yeah.
I'll just say that much.
What's cooler than that? I mean, it's not just nerd. I mean, any stoner. I mean, come on. Robots fighting with fire and freaking drills and saws and crazy things. I mean,
Yeah.
how could you not
I
be
like the flippers.
yeah.
I really like the flippers. I like the low.
Oh, the flippers. I like those. I like
Yeah.
the smash
the
ones
lifters,
with like the
the
hammers.
elevator ones. Yeah.
Yeah, or like the spinny.
Yeah, the hammer ones, they don't usually do that great. But
Yeah, but they're cool.
here's a top shelf experience that we could do, but this would be like a $500 sponsorship, because I looked at these tickets, they were $269 each. But if the community wants to help us get to the MGM Sphere, yeah, it's right next to BattleBots Arena, actually. Who put that on there? The Chicken Ranch.
Oh no, can't be doing that.
Who put that on the list?
Get that out.
The Big Apple Coaster. You guys really need to have us do the coaster, because you should have seen, Gavin hasn't clicked yet what that is, but he doesn't want to do it, you guys.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to. You guys are gonna have to really work on that. One sounds.
If they sponsor it, Gavin,
I
we're
know.
doing it.
I'll do it.
And we're taking a bong with us.
That doesn't mean I ain't go to 911. That's spooky.
On the top of New York, which is the hotel down there in Vegas, Shahaley, there's a roller coaster on top of the hotel that leans out over the strip. Yeah.
That sounds spook.
Okay, yeah, the Sphere Experience is Postcard from Earth. So there's some show they do every day there that we could do. So,
Interesting.
yep. There's also 2 food challenges that Julia wrote down here. One is the Heart Attack Food Challenge.
That one's a giant burger.
And then there's a wing challenge.
That one's super spicy wings.
Yeah. So those are what we have. I mean, that'll keep us occupied.
Yeah.
If we
don't die.
I do want to mention we have one other fun event planned for Vegas, and it is seeing our friend,
The Godfather.
Yeah, I'm super excited to sit down with the Godfather, share some of the plants that we have been growing up here, if you know what I'm saying.
Definitely.
I'm really excited to share with him some of that and play a game or two of pool.
Yeah.
Yep. I had asked about playing some disc golf, but he's still recovering from a knee surgery. So.
Woo! Yeah, pool's a lot less taxing
Yep.
on the knee.
Yep.
That's
So
for
Gavin, that's all gonna happen in our first 3 days in Vegas,
Woo!
and then
I've never been to Vegas too, so this is going to be wild.
we're staying at a little spot called the Jockey Club, which is a timeshare hotel that is right on the strip.
That's a big one.
Yep, it's actually built. Okay, long story short, the Cosmopolitan, which is one of the fanciest, newest hotels in Vegas,
Oh, I've heard about that one.
is built like a horseshoe.
Right.
And in the middle of the horseshoe sits the Jockey Club, completely separate.
Right.
Its own freestanding timeshare hotel, the last one of its kind on the strip. It couldn't be bought out because there was too many individual timeshare owners that it was just too expensive for the big hotels to buy them out. So
Right.
they held out, and so the Cosmopolitan had to build around it. But one of the nice things for us is that as a guest at the Jockey Club, you get all the amenities of the Cosmopolitan. You might as well be staying at the Cosmopolitan, but you're in the Jockey Club. So that's their rooftop
Right.
pool and bar, and just
Woo!
it's gonna be 80 degrees in Las Vegas on Tuesday when we get there.
That's hot compared to what it's like right now and what we've had for like the past couple months.
Yeah.
It's been
So,
freezing.
don't
So
forget-
that's going to be.
Don't forget to pack a swimsuit,
Ooh, okay.
because we will also be hitting some hot springs along the way.
Okay.
Mushrooms and tripping in the desert and some hot springs are some of the other.
Yeah.
But that's week 1. And
That's
then-
just week 1.
No, those are actually the first 3 days. Night number 5 actually. So first night on the road, 3 nights in Vegas.
Right.
We're leaving Vegas Friday morning. Friday night we'll be spending the night in the Grand Canyon.
Ooh.
I want to find a spot where we have reception, and we're gonna set up a live sail down by the river.
Yeah. In the Grand Canyon on mushroom chocolates. Hopefully we don't get lost and have to Joe dirt.
Hopefully we do.
Or hopefully we do.
Yeah, that's just gonna be part of the.
I hope they
the
got
many-
sparklers and growing snakes.
From there, we're thinking of possibly Area 51,
Oh, aliens.
possibly White Sands. I think we're just gonna need to let Gavin just tear it up with the minivan on White Sands. See about maybe setting some land speed records.
We might die.
Sienna.
Yeah, we might die. That's a
Um,
possibility.
Then we're dropping down to Phoenix.
Woo.
And, I do want to spend some time paving the road, prospecting, and meeting with some stores, setting up potential business opportunities, business to business.
Right.
My
Establish relationships.
I need more business. I need new stores to do business with.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be the beginning of that part of our journey. And again, I would really like to ask our community along our route if there's anybody that has any stores, any leads, any connections that they would want to share and help us. We're going through Reno and Las Vegas, and then down to Phoenix, eventually to Tucson.
Yeah.
I have a friend in Tucson that works at a noodle shop.
Ooh, noodles.
Yeah, that's gonna be one of our destinations.
I love me some noodles.
From there, we're crossing through to New Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
and I think
El Paso.
and a few others. So I don't think we need to get too far into specifics. I don't have anything really planned past that first week.
Yeah.
And from there in Arizona, we have a large community of stoner community in Arizona. I think that we'll be getting a lot of suggestions and feedback on what we should be doing.
Yeah. We're gonna drink some Arizonas in Arizona. You have to.
I'm writing that one down so we don't forget Arizona's. Because that's the thing about these ideas, Gavin, is they smack you in the face.
Oh, yeah.
Then they're gone in an instant because we're stoners too. So
Oh yeah.
I'm writing
So
these.
we gotta write these down.
I'm writing these down, and that's about it.
We're gonna desert wander in search of new stores to tap into.
Definitely, I love that. I mean, we have to. And honestly, I haven't even mentioned Austin yet, and the week that we're going to spend in Austin at
that's the
South
creme
by
de la creme.
South by Southwest. So
Oh, yeah.
I can't even wrap my head around that. That's so far down in advance. We've got so much, actually, just
We got a lot of ground to cover.
surviving and living.
Oh
and
yeah.
shit that we have to make happen.
We're gonna rough it, and it's
before
gonna
we
get
get
crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like version of Jackass meets touring meets Dark Tourist. Bear Grylls it. I'm gonna have to wrestle me a coyote for a cactus fruit.
Yes. And apparently, you heard the best protection from coyotes is what?
Get yourself a good blunderbuss. I mean, I'm just saying, you could load anything that fits in that thing. You can shoot a box of Skittles. You know, get you a coyote,
So-
eat good.
Make sure that you have one of those when you show up here. Gavin, I'm going to see you 5:30
Okay.
Monday morning,
Yeah, bright and early
and we're going to take the fuck off.
on our maiden voyage in search of green pastures and lots of craziness. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. We're gonna document
You're going
so
to
much
the desert in search of green pastures.
I know.
of it. It's a metaphor.
I do want to say, you guys,
Looking for oil.
we have a name, Gavin. I hope that this resonates with you because I'm going to need your help spreading the word. But Blazing Trails, the new American dream. Like, I really feel like what we're about to embark on is like part of the American dream these days. We are artists and crafters, and we are using technology with the social media platforms. We
Definitely.
are selling our products directly to our community. We're engaging our community. We're creating content. We're like literally these next few weeks, we're gonna be living the dream, Gavin.
Yeah,
It's-
we're gonna be living the real dream.
It's not gonna be easy, but we're like modern day entrepreneur,
Definitely.
businessmen, and we're supporting an amazing lifestyle by, through our business and with the help of our community.
Definitely.
And we're gonna be blazing trails. And
Let people into and gonna show them our way of living.
it's my new American dream.
Definitely.
All right, let's
We
do
were
it.
sharing the same vision here.
Okay.
Definitely.
Let's do it, man. All right,
Let's get wild with it.
peace.